In the first few seconds of this video, you'll discover how it's possible to reprogram your mind and break the cycle of addiction to immediate pleasures that is undermining your mental, physical, and spiritual health. If you feel trapped in a cycle of repetitive behaviors and can't break free, this video is for you. Stay until the end to understand how to take back control and transform your life. Let's get started. The pursuit of immediate pleasures is a natural instinct in humans. Since ancient times, our brain has been programmed to seek quick rewards as a survival strategy. However, in a world where everything is at our fingertips, from high-calorie foods, social media offering a constant stream of dopamine, to addictions like pornography and online gaming, what was once a survival strategy has now become a path to mental and spiritual destruction. When we talk about addiction to immediate pleasures, we refer to any behavior that intensely activates the brain's reward centers and becomes compulsive. This can include excessive use of social media, pornography consumption, overeating, substance use, and more. What all these behaviors have in common is that they provide temporary relief, a quick escape from negative feelings. But in the long run, they cause more harm than good. These fleeting and momentary pleasures end up conditioning the brain to seek instant gratification. And over time, this affects how we deal with our emotions, relationships, and even our spirituality. The more we succumb to these behaviors, the more we become slaves to our own brain, unable to control our impulses and focus on greater goals. But why is it so difficult to break this cycle? The answer lies in how our brain works. The constant repetition of behaviors that provide immediate pleasure strengthens specific neural pathways, making these behaviors automatic. In other words, every time you give in to an immediate pleasure, you reinforce this habit, creating a trail in your brain that becomes easier to follow each time. The key to breaking this cycle is to reprogram these neural pathways by replacing automatic behaviors with conscious choices. The first step is to recognize the problem and understand how it affects your mental, physical, and spiritual health. When you constantly give in to these pleasures, you are weakening your ability to resist temptations and undermining your willpower. This not only generates guilt and low self-esteem, but also creates a state of spiritual misalignment. You feel disconnected from yourself, unable to access deeper levels of consciousness and purpose. Now, let's understand how to reverse this. Mental reprogramming begins with breaking automatic patterns. One powerful technique is self-awareness. Whenever you feel the urge to indulge in an immediate pleasure, stop and ask yourself, why am I doing this? What am I truly seeking? Often, the desire for immediate pleasure is just a symptom of a deeper emotional need, such as boredom, sadness, or lack of purpose. By identifying the emotion behind the behavior, you begin to break the automatic cycle and gain the opportunity to choose a different response. At that moment, it's crucial to have an action plan. If you've identified that you seek immediate pleasure due to boredom, for example, replace that behavior with something more constructive, like reading a book, doing exercise, or simply going for a walk. Another essential tool for reprogramming the mind is meditation. Meditation helps strengthen the prefrontal cortex, the part of the brain responsible for self-control and conscious decision-making. Over time, this helps reduce the power of impulses and restore balance between mind and body. Start with simple practices of 5 to 10 minutes a day, focusing on your breath and observing your thoughts without judgment. With practice, you'll develop the ability to pause before acting, which is crucial for breaking the addiction cycle. From a spiritual perspective, constantly giving in to immediate pleasures disconnects us from our higher purpose. In many spiritual traditions, sexual energy, willpower, and self-discipline are seen as sources of inner power. When you learn to consciously direct these impulses, you not only overcome addictions but also strengthen your spirit and increase your energy level. A practical example is sexual energy transmutation. If the addiction is related to sexual pleasure, redirect this energy to creative or spiritual activities such as meditation, yoga, or even engaging in hobbies that require concentration and dedication. This is not about repressing energy, but redirecting it to create something greater and more meaningful. Another important point is routine restructuring. The environment plays a crucial role in habit formation. If you want to stop giving in to immediate pleasures, it's essential to modify your surroundings to support this change. This could mean removing visual stimuli such as disabling social media notifications, limiting access to content that triggers automatic behaviors, and replacing these elements with positive behavior signals, such as inspiring books or visual reminders of your goals. Finally, create a reward system that values positive behaviors. Instead of punishing yourself for giving into an addiction, reward yourself for every small step towards self-control. Set daily and weekly goals and celebrate each progress. This helps release dopamine in a healthy way, associating pleasure with behaviors that truly add value to your life. Remember, mental reprogramming doesn't happen overnight. It's an ongoing process that requires patience and dedication. But the good news is that every time you choose to resist an immediate pleasure and direct your energy towards something higher, you are creating new neural pathways and strengthening your mind. This not only improves your mental and physical health, but also spiritually aligns you with your true purpose. If you liked this content and want to learn more about breaking addictions and reprogramming your mind, subscribe to the Motivation You Need channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss any videos. Share this video with someone who is also struggling to break free from the cycle of immediate pleasures, and comment below. What is the biggest challenge you face when trying to change a habit? Let's go through this journey of transformation together. See you in the next video, and remember, true power lies in your choices.